There is a special disdain that people have towards you when they realize that through you, that they could have gone a different route. So maybe when they were in high school, there were certain pressures about drinking and smoking and having sex, right? And they didn't really want to do those things, but because of the pressures, they felt obligated or required to do those things. And so they gave in to the pressures, right? But when you were in high school, you didn't give in to those pressures. Maybe when you were in college, right, 21, 20 years old, right, there was this pressure of like having kids or having certain types of relationships or doing certain things on or off campus, right? They gave in to those pressures. When you made it to college, you did not give in to those pressures. When they were 25, right, there were certain pressures possibly about getting married and having children or living a certain type of lifestyle that required certain behaviors, if we shall. They gave in to the pressures of those things, even though it wasn't what was good or what was best for them. When you got 25 or after you graduated college, or right when you got to that next step, you did not give in to those pressures. You saw other ways through it. There is a special disdain that people have for you when you are the person that reveals to them that they made the wrong choice or that they went down a toxic or unhealthy path. There is a special disdain that people have for you when you are the one that is showing them the light. When you are the one that is showing them that there were always other possibilities and other choices and options that they could have chosen or that they could have taken, but instead they gave into the pressure. They gave into the peer pressures of what their people around them were telling them to do. But those people were never truly their friends, because if a person is truly your friend, the pressures that they put upon you will be for you to do the right thing and to do what's good and what's best for you. And so I want to share this message for somebody right now who may be struggling to wrap your brain around, why your family may be hating on you or have such a strong dislike for you. You are probably the chosen child. You are probably the child that you are the child that God chose to help that mother or that father see all the mistakes and unhealthy choices and things like that they made. Maybe you have a mother or a father who has hated you your entire life or been jealous and envious of you your entire life. You may have had an elder sibling or someone like that who has hated you your entire life. And I want you to know that people have a special disdain, a special kind of dislike for a person, or so they think they do, but they have this special disdain for you when they realize like there was always another way out, and you showed those people the light, and you did it with so much grace, and you did it with so much humility and so much mercy and so much love. 333 on the timer. You did it with so much love, so much grace, so much humility. And not only did you do a thing that they didn't think was possible, but 345, not only did you do a thing that they didn't think was possible, but you did it in such a way that it almost seemed effortless. And instead of you sitting around maybe wondering or asking, why do they not like me, or why do they have such a strong dislike or whatever for me, I want you to shift into gratitude and tell yourself thank you for being the light. 411, that's the motherfucking C. Congratulate yourself and tell yourself good job for showing the light, for being the light, and for walking in your truth, no matter how hard or difficult or uncomfortable it may have been. Because the road, if this message is for you, your road was not easily traveled, but it was well traveled. It wasn't easy, but it was well traveled, and that deserves a beautiful pat on the back.